broke up with me between Christmas and New Year's over the phone when I was like 600 miles away. Maybe that would have been a good story to tell. I don't know, but that's not as funny. So about a month later, I decided to, you know, as the old saying goes, the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else. And I lived in New Orleans at the time, and I went to this place called the Funky Bud. It's not there anymore, I don't think. I think it closed soon after Katrina, but it's known as the birthplace of jazz, and it's an awesome place. They had this band that played there Sunday nights. They had a residency there called Big Sam's Funky Nation, and a friend of mine played trumpet with them, this guy Jamel. We actually went to college together, and I've been studying him for a few years, but I was just now single and like not really sure what to do about that. But I figured a lot of drinking would help, and so I went to see him play one Sunday night, and you know, it was awesome. I'm just pounding drinks in the back, and he gets done, and I'm like, all right, feeling kind of loose. I can talk to him now, and I'm like, oh man, like your show, don't really know what to do. And he's like, oh, that's great, you know, he's cool, he plays trumpet, so, you know, he's like, whatever. And he's like, hey, let's do some shots. So I'm like, oh, cool. And then he brings out tequila shots, and I just always hated tequila. I can't stand the smell of it. Just the smell makes me ill, honestly. I don't even know if I drunk it before this night. I just knew I couldn't, for whatever reason. But I did that night, and as you do when you don't do things, you do them. And so I had those, you know, on top of, you know, the 900 other drinks I had, you know, in order to get up the nerve to talk to this guy. So then we, you know, I did a shot with him. I didn't want to, you know, lose face, and that's going to prove to be foreshadowing soon. And so we did the shot, and as soon as it went down, I knew it wasn't staying there for very long. I knew I had to get the hell out of there, like, very soon. I didn't even care anymore about, like, the rebound or whatever. I just had to be away from people. You know, I needed somewhere with a lot of room for, you know, a lot of sprawling and crying and vomiting. And so I'm telling him this stuff basically, and he's like, oh, I'll give you a ride home. You know, because I lived way uptown. I was, you know, just walk to a streetcar and, you know, throw up along the way. And but he's like, I'll give you a ride home. I'm like, okay, you know, maybe I can save this night. Maybe, you know, I'll have the windows down. You know, the fresh air. This is good. He's taking me home. I mean, this is a good sign, you know. And so we get in his car. You know, I roll the windows down. I'm sitting there, and about, you know, we're not even out of the French Quarter yet, where I realize the inevitable. It's going to happen. It's not a matter of if or even when, or even where at this point. It's will he notice? And you know, it's in hindsight, because since then, you know, I'm 32 now. I was like 22 at the time. There's so many ways to throw up covertly. Like, you can, if you have like a scarf or like a pocket or whatever, but this is New Orleans, like you don't really wear a lot of outerwear, so I was probably wearing something like this. I would have been without the accordion, because that would have been a good shield too. But I didn't have any like receptacles, so I'm just looking around his car to see what's there, you know, to see what's what. You know, he's driving, I'm trying to look casual, I'm looking around. Unfortunately, he kept a very clean car, but I did see on the floor, I spotted a plastic bag in the floorboard by my feet. This is a million years ago, back in the days of record stores, and it was a Tower Records bag. And so I pick it up, and I'm like, making like, you know, fake conversation, like, oh, you bought some music today, let's see what you got. And it's like, there's like 3 or 4 CDs in it, so I take each one out individually, and I'm commenting on each one to, you know,